Greetings and salutations. I got a fringe in the time that we spent apart, and then that fringe started to grow out and then I quit it again. So yeah, it has been a long time. So I thought I'd do a little September book haul just to ease back into it. I'm hoping to make a lot more videos this year, so yeah. I say September book haul, it's actually more of a late August, September book haul because September's just started and I got most of the books back in August. I went to Leeds a few weeks ago with my friend and I kind of went crazy at Waterstones. It's been a long time since I bought a book just simply from picking it up and looking at the blurb and thinking, yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool, I'll read it. For a long time I've always chosen which books I want to buy before going to the bookstore. So I didn't do that for once. We spent a good 45 minutes trailing around in the rain looking for Waterstones. Don't ask me how we didn't find it straight away, because it is, if you know Leeds, it is on one of the central streets. So I bought quite a lot of books. The first one is Room 13 by Robert Swindells. This is actually a kid's book. You'll find it in the 8 to 12 section, and I have read it before, or I've had it read to me before. I'll briefly tell you what it's about. Room 13 is about a group of kids who are about 13 years old, I think, and they go on a school trip to Whitby. And in the hotel that they're staying in, there are 12 rooms and a cupboard on the top floor. Except at midnight when a 13 appears on the spooky cupboard door and things happen. I'm not going to go further into it than that, but it's nice and creepy and I love it. It's actually extra special to me because when I was having it read to me at school, our class had actually gone on a trip to Whitby. I was about 9, I think. So it was a lot creepier to me back then. Right. Secondly, I was seduced by the buy one get one half price table, as I usually am, so I bought Lola and the Boy Next Door. I wasn't aware that this was part of a series. I just thought it sounded cool on the back. I read it, it was really cute, I enjoyed it. You didn't just have empty shells of characters driving this romance. I loved all the characters, I thought they were great. Didn't really swoon that much over Cricket Bell. I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't feel like I was meant to, but each to their own anyway. And that is by Stephanie Perkins. The third book I bought was Dangerous Boys by Abigail Haas. Haas, I think that's how you say it, I don't know. This is also sort of part of a series, I think, and it's the second one because she wrote another one called Dangerous Girls, which I haven't read. But yeah, this is a really good read. I was actually surprised. I mean, obviously I thought it sounded good from reading the blurb, or I wouldn't have bought it. But, you know, it's about a girl who gets caught up in a love triangle between these two brothers, and one's nice and sweet and the other one's all dark and mysterious and weird. So it's basically the Vampire Diaries, except not. I have not read the Vampire Diaries nor watched the TV show in a long time. No, it's nothing like the Vampire Diaries, but obviously love triangles can get a bit tedious, but I didn't find it so with this book. I did think it maybe, I was kind of just sort of ploughing through it until the final few chapters, and then I was like, oh my god, what happens? But other than that, yeah, it's worth a read, definitely. The other two books that I got from Waterstones that day aren't reading books, they are in fact writing books, and I just picked them up because I thought they seemed fun, and you know, I'll just show you. So the first is this film listography, because obviously I'm a huge fan of movies. They're a big part of my life. I thought, you know, this will be really fun to fill in, and it's basically you're just given a ton of lists, list your favourite films from the 90s, list your favourite actresses, list films that capture a particular city or place perfectly. It's stuff as like abstract as that, but yeah, you can just fill it in with all your favourite films. It's great. And the second one that I got was 642 Things to Write About. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm really passionate about writing, and this just gives you tons, well, 642 writing prompts. Some of them are really weird, some of them are kind of cliche, and it's just a really diverse range, and it's really nice. I've already filled some of them in, but yeah, if you like writing and you want to get some practice in, you know, because even some of the spaces left are really small, so even if you just want to do a little scribbling, like, you know, like there you've got that split into 4 there. It's really useful, so yeah, that's that. Okay, so after reading Lola and the Boy Next Door, I told you I didn't really swoon over Cricket, but I did over Etienne. And he's hardly in it, he's not in it very much. I remember thinking, if only there was a book about Anna and Etienne St. Clair, because I'm more interested in them really. And then I was like, oh wait, there is! So I rushed out and bought this off Amazon. I didn't really rush out, did I? Because, yeah. Anyway, oh my god, I could not put this down. Not just because St. Clair is gorgeous, he is, obviously, but just Anna and Meredith and I'm forgetting everyone's names, and Josh and Rashmi and everyone. I just loved everyone. These characters were so real to me, and this was quite dangerous actually. It was what I like to call a procrastinator book, because it made me procrastinate other stuff. And it's been a while since I've just been there like, nope, can't talk reading. So Anna and the French Kiss is absolutely a gorgeous, beautiful, perfect specimen of literature. Okay, perhaps not that far, but I really enjoyed it, more so than Lola. I have 3 more. I went to Meadowhall yesterday and I picked up these. Once again, I went straight to the buy one get one half price table. So with the Stephanie Perkins series, I've read around and a lot of people are saying that whilst Anna and Lola are good, Isla and the Happily Ever After is not as good. So I was debating whether to get it or not, and then yesterday I caved and did. It's not too bad so far. I'm really not that far in at all though, so I'll give my verdict on that at a later date. I also got The 100 by Kass Morgan. Apparently it is a TV show on E4, which I have not seen. I vaguely recall seeing the TV show advertised, but it didn't appeal to me. But it was only like when I picked the book up and read the back that I thought, oh yeah, this sounds really cool, so I will read that in future, the near future. And finally, this is the end of said book haul, I got The Three Musketeers by Alexandre, I don't know how to pronounce that. Dumas, let's just call him Dumas. Because I love The Three Musketeers, but I've never read the book. Any version, doesn't matter what it is. I love the 1993 version, is it 93? With Kiefer Sutherland. I love the 2011 movie that everyone hates but I love. I love the TV series, which is what the front of this is taken from. I just think it's great. I love it. And I don't understand why I've not read the book yet. So that is something I am going to do very soon. Three Musketeers. Swash, swash, buckle, buckle. So that is my September book haul. I have got lots of reading to do, also reading for school, so I'm going to have to get on with that soon. But I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!